Well, thank you for coming down here today. I don't know how they did it, but all these other speakers stole most of my material. I hardly have anything left to say. I've never considered myself very important to this sport, but I consider this sport very important to me. I enjoy every bit of the solitude, diving, the beauty of it, the relaxation, the exercise. Other people have already covered this, but it really is true. Psychologically, it's a great, great sport. It's a lifetime sport. Most of you know as much about diving as I do, and are as good or better. I was fortunate enough to retire early, and I had a lot of time to spend in the water, and that's what I did. I wasn't really very good, but I was persistent. And some of my friends from way back had a little wager going as to how many yellowtail I'd shot. And I unfortunately had to disappoint both of them. They figured it was 2,000 or more, and it was only around 1,400. That's La Jolla and the San Diego area, including Coronado Islands. I shot a few more farther down in Mexico, but I didn't put them in my count. I became involved with the club in 1994, the San Diego Freedivers, and eventually was elected president of that club, and I served in that capacity for 3 years. The thing that I'm most proud of was trying to get everybody in the diving community together to get organized, to try to get us a voice when I knew what was coming. There's going to be legislation to curtail our activities by closing areas. And I tried to get as many people involved to give us a voice when we needed to speak to that issue. And I had some members of my own club were upset with me because I was trying to get too many people involved in spearfishing, and I said, guys, I'm not going to golf courses and casinos trying to get people to come from those places to be divers. I want people who are divers and who are going to be involved in this to join a club, to become involved so that we can help protect what we're trying to enjoy. And I badgered a whole bunch of my friends. I think our membership, the first year I was in the president of the club, went up. I really badgered them all really badly, and they joined, and some of them stayed for a while. Various people said, well, I'm not getting anything out of this. All I get's a newsletter. I said, well, what are you putting into it? You know, there was a lot of reasons to join a club, and the main thing to me was get with other people, same interest. You don't have to make every mistake yourself. You can profit by what everybody else has learned. You don't have to reinvent the wheel to start out with. So I enjoyed my time with that club, and I've been enjoying my time in this club. I'm not quite as involved due to my age and infirmity. I'm still able to get around, and I dive a little bit. I want to thank James and Joseph's for all of their support, not only with this, but they've supported the dive industry down here and the dive availability for equipment. I thank them, and I thank Joe and Todd and the rest of the Pistoleros for having me in their club and for inviting me to speak up here. I am in the phone book, and if any of you want to hear any of my real wild stories, call me and I'll be glad to talk it over with you. I'm retired, so I'm around all the time. Bil Wagner. Thank you.